Over the last month, we have been exploring the island of Sri Lanka, from its beautiful beaches to wild elephants to an epic train ride through the tea hills and exploring ruins of an ancient palace on a giant rock. This country has been so incredible with such kind people and delicious food, and before we leave, we have one more place in Sri Lanka to explore, Negombo.
Subscribe to follow along. Okay, so we've just arrived in Negombo because this is the end of our trip in Sri Lanka and we're flying out, unfortunately. But yeah, the airport is not in Colombo, it's actually in Negombo, just north of the city. And this area is actually quite nice, it's on the beach. We just got to our accommodation and we are just blown away by how nice and beautiful it is and how great of a value this place is. Devin will show you.
So let's show you around. Look at this. We have like our own apartment. So you come in here and we have like 360 views of the surrounding areas, the beautiful palm trees, and out this window I'll show you after is literally the beach. We are in walking distance from the beach, people. And we have our own living room. We have a couch we can sit on and a smart TV. There's so many cute little details in here, like plants in the walls and these cute little quotes. And we have a full kitchen, an oven, a hot plate, and my personal favorite, a little bodum so we can make coffee in the morning with a kettle, a full-size fridge, and then a bunch of storage, even a microwave. Oh my gosh. Okay, so continuing, yes, we have this whole space to ourselves. The pièce de résistance. We have a washing machine. We haven't had one the whole time we have been in Sri Lanka, so we are definitely gonna be washing our clothes before the next few adventures. You come in here and we have the bathroom. It's a beautiful, clean bathroom with shampoo, body wash, and hand soap. So that's great. And then over here is our lovely bedroom. We have another desk area, some storage, and then a second balcony. So this is our apartment for the next few days, which is very exciting for Keith and I to have our own little space like this. So we're excited to take you along with us while we explore this area. Hello.
Good morning. Okay, we took a quick little taxi ride instead of a tuk-tuk because it was kind of the same price to downtown Negombo, which is where the old fort used to be, the Dutch fort. Now it doesn't exist anymore. I know that because I'm using data, because I know we say this often, but we really recommend it. Holofly's Asia eSIM data plan. So whenever I show up in a country in Asia, I have the Asia eSIM plan. I'm able to turn on my phone and automatically get data. And that's how we communicate with accommodations. We get Ubers, we get tuk-tuks, so we find our maps, we look at restaurant reviews. It's like really important when we're traveling. You can get 5% off if you use Keith and Dev. Now the stuff to do downtown here are checking out some of the old architecture like the church, but first the fish market.
Yes, for some reason that's like the top thing to do here. So we are going to go check out the local fish market. We tried to go in the morning, so hopefully it's not too smelly, but let's go check it out.
We've just walked in here and there's a lot of vendors, it's busy, and it is strong smelling.
Warm, and there's a lot of fish everywhere. Fish. Honestly, not my type of place.
It's actually quite cool to see. And there's beautiful birds. But yeah, well, this is quite the cultural experience here.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Devin does not like the smell of fish that much.
Also the idea of eating, like, don't come here with a food in your stomach, like, ooh.
Devin's a wham.
This is the impressive part.
Yeah.
I was not expecting or have ever seen anything like this before.
They're lined up fish
I think they're
to dry them out because that's traditional, is to have dried fish and then they put in different curries and stuff.
Oh yeah?
This is so cool. Wow.
Okay, this is pretty impressive.
What a sight to see.
Okay, so my Aunt Janet always messages me on Facebook to sign up for the Amazing Race, like Keith and I to do it. Which we never have, sorry Janet, we just haven't had time to apply and all that stuff, but it's being filmed right behind us. Like they're literally, the Amazing Race is being filmed and the groups are like sorting fish right now. That's so cool. We're like, the show's right there. Wow.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, you?
How are you guys
I think
doing?
it's Amazing Race Australia. At least the two people that we just saw are Australian. They seem to be doing some challenge. What a place to do this. Okay, at first I was like, fish market, that's an attraction in Negombo. Okay, but
I understand
I get
now
it.
why it's an attraction for people to come to. This is so neat and I've never seen anything like this before in my life.
No, this is outstanding.
That's really cool.
Also, this area doesn't smell as strong as
No, it's not as bad as I thought.
the fresh area.
Don't go to the fresh area, come to the dry
I
area.
think it's worth checking out.
Lela May is the second largest fish market in Sri Lanka. Approximately 4,000 boats depart to sea from here daily. This area is the dry market where they use the heat of the sun to remove all moisture from the fish and then extend their shelf life. It will then be salted before being shipped all over the island and sold in stores. Also, the mats they are using are made of coconut fibers.
Okay, this has been a really cool experience. It is wild, it's warm, it is strong smelling, but it's so authentic. It's beautiful, it's colorful. People are here buying their fish, they're drying them. There's huge tuna, and some really nice looking fresh fish as well. I mean, some of them are not so fresh looking because they're dried in the sun, but some look really good. Really cool experience.
Okay, so we've made it to a busy bridge, and on the one side of me is the lagoon that leads to the ocean, so you can see all these fishing boats go out really early in the morning, and so they're back right now, but of course they're all beautiful and colorful, and we're right now making our way to the canals because there's actually Dutch canals here, which is really cool. But this area is really beautiful, a lot more local than a lot of the places we've been in Sri Lanka, which is really neat.
Yeah, it's been a cool experience. Yeah, and the lagoon is massive, so this is like the very end of it.
Dutch Canal, or Hamilton Canal it's called, and it is 14.5 kilometers long, and it was built in the 18th century by the Dutch, and it connects Colombo to a place that starts with a P, like Patalum, I think is what it's called. But what's really neat is the Dutch originally built this, and when the British took over later on, they built another canal from Negombo to Colombo. But it's kind of cool that there's like canals like you'd find in Amsterdam here in Sri Lanka. We have now made it to St. Mary's Church, which is right behind me. And another fun fact about Negombo is that it is sometimes called Little Rome because 2/3 of the population here are Catholic, and that is because when the Portuguese originally came, a lot of people were Buddhist and Hindu and converted to Catholicism. And still to this day, 2/3 of the population in this area is Catholic.
Okay, this is St. Mary's Church. We're inside now. It's beautiful. The original Portuguese structure underwent modifications as different colonial powers left their mark. When the Dutch and later the British took control, elements of European Baroque and colonial architecture styles were incorporated, contributing to its unique aesthetic. We love using our data and AI to get it like our own private guide kind of tour. Time for us to get back in a tuk-tuk. We are hungry now. That was quite the adventure. Negombo is bustling. If you're not used to it, it might be a lot for you, but I actually kind of found it pleasant, to be honest. And the fish market was incredible.
So we're going back to the beach, which is where our accommodation is, and we found a nice Sri Lankan restaurant we're gonna go to for some lunch. And we were just thinking, this might be our last tuk-tuk ride of Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it's sad.
This country has been so beautiful.
It's been really cool. This, again, I want to mention that Negombo is a good starting point and a good ending point because we're right by the airport and you get a last little taste of Sri Lanka, for us at least.
Jude Restaurant is where we're at right now. You guys get it? Okay, Keith made me do that, but hopefully you picked up on that little pun right there. We have ordered ourselves probably our last Sri Lankan curry while we're here, and while we're waiting for it, we got ourselves some mango juice. This is fresh mango, she told us. It's cold, it looks great, I'm excited to try it. That is real mango. That is literally just pure mango, put in a blender. That's amazing. I'm drinking a mango right now. Wow. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so we got some traditional curry, and there are so many different curries I'm so excited to eat. We have the traditional coconut sambal, which we learned how to make in our cooking class. We have the beans. I got chicken. Keith got prawns, beets, eggplant, dal. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited to eat.
Are you gonna eat only with your fingers?
I wasn't going to. No.
Last but not least, the coconut sambal on top. I wonder if it's spicy. Ooh-wee. dal, coconut sambal, rice, parsley, bean, all mixed together. Eggplant, pickle. Wow,
What's spicy?
this is really good. It's not spicy
Oh.
because we asked for low spice. It still has a kick, but wow, this is so nice. It's so fresh. Awesome. I'm slowing down and there's still some food left, and that says something because I eat a lot. It is hot though, so it doesn't help. This has been so filling and colorful and nutritious. Deb and I were just saying how sometimes when you're eating out all the time, you miss vegetables, you miss the fibrous food and the colors. But in Sri Lanka, we've gotten that in every meal. Thank you. Take care. Bye. And just like that, we're on Negombo Beach, just beside that Jude restaurant, down the road from our accommodation.
So we're just gonna walk along the beach to get back there. It is midday, so it's hot and steamy, but the wind is actually really nice.
The breeze is lovely. There's these cool, like, traditional looking sailboats that we've seen around that have like this big front sail. They're pretty impressive, and they seem like, I don't know, they seem like they would go pretty fast because there's a lot of wind here. It's not so much a swimming beach as it is a fishing beach and a walk along at night, sunset kind of beach. That being said, I know somewhere else we can swim. This is a good place to look at the sunset, isn't it?
Yeah, so we have a pool at the rooftop of our apartment, and it's an amazing view for sunset.
A rooftop pool, and right over here, I got myself the classic Sri Lankan beer, little brewski, Lion Lager.
Yeah, I got myself a chocolate milk. They're really good, and I don't feel like drinking, so.
I have to wait for you now to put your straw in?
I guess so, sorry. All right.
Oh, it's so nice. There's a really nice breeze.
Cheers.
The beach is so crowded. Cheers.
No. This has been a really nice stay, and Negombo's been a really great place to honestly end our trip in Sri Lanka. It's kind of wild. The time has just flown by.
It's flown by. It's been a really good trip. I mean, it's people are so friendly here. People are so nice.
So kind.
Yeah, it's been a really good trip. It went by so fast.
We would definitely recommend coming to Sri Lanka if you're looking
Absolutely.
for a place to go on a vacation or to travel to.
Well, we're gonna order in our dinner from the restaurant that's behind us into our room, which is pretty cool that you can do that here.
Yeah, and we have a flight tomorrow, so we'll see you in our next adventure in our next country.
See you in the next country.
So thanks for watching.
See you soon.
So this is going to be my life for the next few minutes because we deserve a break. We took 5 hours of local buses, and this place rocks, so I'm going to eat my chips and read.